Well, hello everyone and welcome to another episode here on the MIgardener channel. This is going to be another harvest video. However, in today's harvest video, it's going to be something that we've never actually grown to full size before. Generally, we eat them when they're small, and we love to grow them because they're super delicious, and that is leeks. Leeks are something that we use in cooking a lot because it does not have as much onion flavor as an onion, and it's not as like spicy and garlicky as garlic. It's right in between. It's kind of like a green onion meets an onion kind of flavor, and it is so delicious, and it really is a flavor all of its own. So we got some to grow to full size. We just said, you know what, we're not going to harvest them until they're fully mature, because the thing about leeks is you can eat them at any stage. You can eat them from a tiny little sprout up until they're full grown. And so me loving fresh food and cooking, I would always just kind of use them as I go, but I never planted enough to get us through the full season. And so we finally got some here. They're huge, and so I wanted to show you just how large they can get. And actually, this is not even as big as they can get. They get much bigger than that. It's just we kind of crowded them together because we, like I said, we never usually got them to full size. We picked them when they were maybe about the diameter of, like a golf ball diameter. And so maybe like 1.5 inches wide. And so these are much bigger than that. So coming in close, it's pretty cool. Check it out. All right, so with leeks, they have a very large root system, and they are very, very, they're quite messy because you have to peel them till you get to a single stalk like this. So this is what I would do here, and I'd cut this off right about there, and that's your leek. You could obviously trim up the roots a bit too. So there you go. There is one leek. Let's go for another one here. There's some bigger ones in here, and the root system is just incredible on these things. All right, wow, look at the leaves are edible too. We usually will cut the leaves up and treat them just like you would with like scallions or things like that. It's just, there's so much of them. So I will typically come through here and I will rip these leaves off, and that's what you'd see in the store. So that is what we will use in our cooking. We're gonna freeze these up. We're actually gonna put these in the freezer, and it's gonna be great because that way we can use them all through winter. Oh man, these are these are, woo! Oh gosh. Like I said, they will take all that soil and use it to grow to their fullest potential. Now, the one thing that I did find is that by letting them go this large, sometimes you have them go to seed, and what going to seed does is it ruins that nice firm core. So you can see here, there's really no good leek. I mean, we'll probably still eat it, but it turns the whole thing soft. I probably let them go just a tad too long. As you can see, look at how long these leaves are. We're talking, I mean, wow, that is a good 3.5 feet of leek leaves. I mean, that's just insane right there. So yeah, probably let them go just a little bit too long, but we'll still freeze them up and eat them. Yeah, so that's just one of the downsides to letting them go to full size. Some of them will begin to go to bolt here, because like this one, actually this one began going to seed. So I'm gonna leave this one for seed for next year, because this one is already, it's not worth saving. It will have a completely soft core on the inside. Whoa! When you have good soil, your plants will let you know. That is a sign of good soil right there. They have such aggressive root systems. I'm not even gonna worry about ripping that off. I will just rip these leaves off here, and we'll take them inside for further processing. There we go. Beautiful. Wow, what a haul. I can't believe how many we got. Now, We did leave about 3 that went to seed already, so I figured you might as well just, I mean, it wasn't worth keeping, so I'm just gonna let them go to seed, and I will just save the seed for next year. And I think that's one of the nice things about growing so many is if you grow like 1 or 2, it's kind of like you're giving up half. Well, you are, it's not like you're giving up half, you are giving up half to basically just go to seed. Now, that kind of bites a little bit because you definitely want to enjoy your harvest as long as possible. So when you grow like 20 or 30, it's not that big of a deal to leave 1 or 2 to go to seed. So that's what we're doing, and it's going to provide lots of seed for next year that we can grow. And yeah, so it's not that big of a deal. But we ended up getting a lot of leeks, and they were quite nice size. Some are, this is about as large as they get in the grocery store, so I was pleased with that. I always try to aim for grocery store size, because if I can aim for grocery store size, when I give this to a friend, they'd say, wow, you grew that? That's as large as it is in the grocery store. And that's the point. If they can compare it to something that they're used to, but it does not have any chemicals at all, it was grown 100% organically, they're very interested in what I'm doing. If it's dinky and small and really puny, or maybe it doesn't even taste that great, it doesn't really have that wow factor. So I love when I get, I love when I get wow factor type stuff. Now again, they get a lot larger than that even, but they were quite crowded. I will not do that next year if I plan on letting them go this long. Me personally, I don't know. I don't know what I really like to do. Let me know in the comments box below. Do you let your leeks go all season long, or do you harvest them early? I personally, I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. I have harvested them in the past very early. They taste exactly the same. It's just you get less leek for your you get less leek for your harvest. But honestly, I mean, this is pretty much a lot of this going to the freezer. So we eat most of this throughout the winter. But yeah, I just don't know if next year I want to let them go all full size, or if I want to, maybe I'll do half and half. That sounds like a plan. You know what? That sounds like a plan. I'll harvest half and half. So next year I will space some of them out further to let them get to full size, because they should actually get about almost 2 times the size. So they can get a lot larger. But yeah, so maybe I'll crowd some and eat them early so I can eat them throughout the growing season, and then I will let these go, the next ones go really large so that I can harvest them and have a lot to freeze for winter. That makes sense. All right, hopefully you all enjoyed. I do enjoy doing these harvest videos, so let me know if you enjoy them as well, because I only do stuff that you really enjoy seeing, because I can do it with the camera off and still enjoy it, but if you don't enjoy it, then why turn the camera on? So let me know in the comments box below if you want to see more harvest videos like this one, and hopefully you all enjoyed. Hopefully you all are learning something new from these episodes and remembering to grow big or go home. We'll catch you all later. See ya. Bye.